Greetings all, Frog here. It's time for the Friday update. Here for the 2nd October already, believe it or not, 2015. There's not a lot to show you because I foolishly forgot to create the next week's schedule, so maybe I'll do that live on air because that is comedy gold. Excuse me. We're going to start with the obvious announcements this week. And that's, of course, that you can find me on Facebook.com, Twitter.com, Google.com, or plus.google.com, I suppose, Twitch.tv, and, of course, if you don't know, you can find me at YouTube.com. All of them /PurpleFrogPlays. That's kind of scary. Also, PurpleFrogPlays.com. If you'd like the playlist for this music, you can find that at PurpleFrogPlays.com/music. This is the Jazz and Latin track this week. I hadn't listened to it for a while. I just kind of felt like mixing it in. So you can see we still have 4 holes for this week, but that's no worry. They'll be done tonight as you watch this, tomorrow as I record this. That's not an issue at all. We just had I had a couple of soccer matches. Wednesday was about an hour from my house, and from work too, actually. It was kind of annoying. And then yesterday, or today, I mean, it's very confusing. Thursday was another sort of thing, and it's just taking a lot of energy out of me, so I kind of took those 2 days off, and of course I'm streaming on Tuesdays. It sort of occurred to me that with the stream, I'm now essentially doing 6 series a week, because the stream is about 3 hours long. It's 180 minutes. If you do the math, one series is 210 minutes, or is 140 minutes of recorded video. So, you know, that's actually 40 minutes longer than a typical series, although it does take about 3 to 4 hours to record one series. So, you know, you got that. So I'm doing, you know, essentially 6 series a day now, which is sort of crazy, to be honest with you. Sort of really crazy. And the pundits are starting to speak up, which I like. Good, we're getting more comments, more interaction on every video, and I do appreciate that. You know, every comment is good, whether, you know, it's positive construction or whatever. Let's just keep it friendly, right? Because that's always our goal here, is to keep it friendly. Also, keep it secret, keep it safe. Let's groove into the music right now. Loving it. I'm such on Tinterhooks playing the CK2 campaign. I just recorded this one right before, that's why it's in the red. And, whew, my God. If you like CK2 and you're not watching that one yet, you may want to give it a go because, wow, it's tense right now. It's tense. I'm not going to spoil anything. I guess if you haven't watched Wednesday's or Thursday's episode yet, you know, turn away for a minute before you watch it. But, wow. I mean, I have a child heir, which means the child can claim all of my secondary titles, but no clan is going to follow a child leader. So I'm going to lose the Magyar clan right now if I die. My character is in his 60s, which is old. And I recorded the 4 episodes, 76 to 79, in one chunk, so the game didn't reload. But then I just obviously reloaded for 80. And every time you reload, it does some more calculations. And I only recorded the 1 episode because it's late and I'm tired. So I'm not going to record again until tomorrow. Well, today as you watch this. When it'll do more calculations again. I really don't want to have to fight to get Magyar back. Because obviously I will, but it's going to be a long fight. A long fight. Alright. That's this week. Right? It's going off without a hitch. We have no problems with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of magic I like to call copy and paste. I'm renaming the sheet right now. Oh, as you can see that. Okay. I didn't know how far the menu went up. So the week starts on the 5th October. Wow. Wild. 5th October, which my computer thinks is May 10th, which is very funny. And of course, that looks like this right now. Completely blank. I'm going to go with live stream 6. GeoGuessr 152. We're going to skip the 9 o'clock hour because the 9 o'clock hour is really, actually it's 158. Let's pay attention. 9 o'clock hour is kind of a pain in the butt to do. You are Factorio 43. You are 81. You're 83. All right. Boop. Boo. Oh, you're only gonna do. You're not even gonna do it for any of them. Wow, you stink. I do it one by one, huh? Another limitation between this and Excel. Never thought I would have said that. That's fine. So next week it's really more of the same. What are you going to be? 25, 6, and 7. All right. Do more of the same. I can't believe it's going to be 24 weeks. Isn't that nuts? It feels nuts. All right. So we're good to go. Did I change that number? I did change that number. Brilliant. So this is next week. It's going to be more of the same. We're not really getting to the close to the end of any of these series. The closest one right now, probably Crusader Kings 2. I guess, technically, depending on how the next 9 years goes in the game. Give or take. Because, you know, we're going to have the world. Yeah. I think the episode I just recorded is going to be very entertaining, about 2/3 of the way through. Very entertaining. I think so, anyway. I liked it. We're going to continue with the Efficient Factorio. You know, we're going to just move along. I mean, we're going to be upgrading assembly machines here soon. Belts, certainly. We're going to have to go to blue to make that really, really work. And I think smaller pods, I don't know. We'll see when we get the robots in. The robots will make a difference. Will definitely make a difference. I wish you could tie the amount of material you're requesting in a requester chest to the circuit network. That sounds really complicated. But it's really tempting. So we'll continue with that. We're building our rail network on that as well. So we're going along, doing what we can. Bob's Mods is still Bob's Mods, so it's messy, but I like it. We're building more and more as we can, getting into modules, starting to work on God modules. Those are awesome, so can't wait to get to that. And Crusader Kings will continue as it is. Poland is having a lot of fun with Poland. Definitely a cool campaign. I'm glad I picked it. I'm having a lot of fun with EU4 again. Just being in Indochina really sapped the will out of it, and I think it's because the previous campaign was going so well, and then they have to start over with the new fort rules, which are stupid. Some of them are still stupid. I mean, they're not all stupid, but some of them are stupid. So, that's that. The live stream, that's sort of the big news, right? Live stream 6, it's going to feature EU4, because we've been playing EU4. We have a custom nation campaign, the nation of Geelong. If you haven't been watching that, definitely go check out the video on demand there, the instant replays, if you will, because they are uploaded pretty much as soon as it's done, it's available, but it's still processing, and I don't want to release it immediately, so I basically wait till the next day. So the next morning, we've got that going for it. And this Geelong campaign is really fun. It's a custom nation. I wanted to do something fun, so we gave ourselves 800 points, which is very easy for custom nation, and we started in Australia, and we've been colonizing, and we're about to hit South America, which is awesome. So if you like that kind of stuff, definitely come on by. We'll play at least an hour of that. The last 2 times we played 2 hours of the EU4 campaign, which is really fun. If we only play an hour, then we'll probably do a second hour of CK2, something like that. And then the last hour is GeoGuessr, because it always is GeoGuessr. We'll try maybe a European Union perfect score this time, which is what I tried to do the first time. But if you watch the VOD, you'll notice I accidentally clicked on a world challenge, so oops. And then we did an EU challenge after that, but not perfect, so we'll see. They're tired of the Great White North for some reason. They don't like to see the Canadian challenge, so that's all right. We'll give it a go in the European Union. There's certainly a lot more interesting things going on there, if nothing else than from a language standpoint. I know I'm cracking my knuckles on camera. It's really bad, but I have to. It's the weather's changing here. I did a soccer match today. It was the first one I did in long sleeves because it was cold. Man, it was like 51 or 2 Fahrenheit when the game started, I think. It was like 12 degrees, 13 Celsius. I don't really know how that works. I mean, I suppose I could. Look. So equals 13 degrees times 9 divided by 5, And then this whole thing, add 32. Plus 32. So it's like 55 degrees. It was still cold. And I had to do that conversion because I set my car to Celsius. But it was cold enough that I needed a long sleeve. A lot of wind. Storms are coming in. And it was cold. It's beating up my legs, man. But I like it. You know, I love this season. Fall's my favorite season. It's just cool. I think I'm going to plan a secret stream, which is not so secret because I'm telling everybody about it. But I'm thinking I'm going to try for like Sunday morning. Again, it depends on how the recording goes. Last week it didn't go so well. So I didn't stream on Sunday morning because I needed to record. Because if I do a second stream, then I'm effectively doing 7 series a day, which is a lot. So I gotta balance the stream / recording lifestyle, if you will. And it'll be in the morning so we can hit the European viewers, right? That's what we'd like to do. So it'll probably be a little early. Maybe we'll play Factorio on that second stream, I don't know. And it'll be on Twitch, again, to catch the Europeans, because the Germans can't watch YouTube Live right now. So I'll catch it on Twitch. But we'll see. I have to go into work on Saturday. It's budget season, and I had a department, so I have to do a budget. And one of the 3, it's a department of 3 areas that I have to do the budget for. And one of the 3 areas is scheduled on Saturday for the meeting. I don't normally work on Saturday, so it's really annoying. But it is what it is, right? That's what you got to do when you're in management, is you go into work at weird times, and it's budget season, so you gotta get it done. But I'm gonna go in for like a 15-minute meeting. Maybe it'll be a half hour, you know. And I live a half hour from work, so it's just unfortunate. But you gotta do what you gotta do to make the big bucks, right? What? I don't make big bucks. Hold on a Second by John Dealey and the 41 Players from the YouTube audio library. That's what we're listening to right now. But that's all I've got. Come out to the streams, definitely. It's a good time. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. It looks like it might be Sunday at 8 a.m. We'll see. No promises on that one. We'll just see how it all turns out. But I will be doing some recording tomorrow, of course, today, as you watch this, to finish up the week. And then we'll start again Saturday morning, record for a little bit, then head into work, and then come back home and record even more. So that's all I have for the update today. There's nothing really else going on exciting and fantastic, at least in my life. Hopefully it is in your life. Please do keep commenting on the videos, because I definitely enjoy the interaction. There's been a lot of really cool stuff going back and forth, especially on Factorio. Haltex has got some very interesting views, tips and tricks and all that sort of stuff, so I like that. If you see me out in other YouTube videos, comment sections, feel free to say hi if it's appropriate to the conversation. And, join me on YouTube at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. Look for the announcements about any possible secret Saturday or Sunday stream, which will happen. Announcements will go out on Twitter and Facebook, of course, for both of those things. And if you're subscribed if you're following me, rather, on Twitch, then you'll get a notification for that, too. That's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel. It's helping. A lot of people are starting to subscribe. It's really cool. Thank you to every one of my subscribers. And until next time, cheers.